Hello and welcome back to another Alliance War video. Today my Alliance is taking on AD, Ajax Dynasty. Happy daylight savings to you also, unless you're a parent like me, in which case your kids just get up an hour earlier and you get no sleep at all. Switching up my team a bit today, replacing my Ghost Rider with my Killmonger, just to give Void some extra healing on some of these fights. First fight up is a 6-star Karnak on the Poison Bleed immunity and Limber node. Nothing too special here, although I do get tagged at the end, and I gotta tell you, one of the most frustrating parts of this game is when, I don't really know what you would call it. I call it being reverse intercepted. It's when you do a very shallow intercept, but the medium attack from the AI ends up extending past the range of your dash back and you get tagged. And when I went back to review this, I went through it frame by frame just to confirm that I did in fact react to his medium dash attack. And I still got tagged. A little frustrating here. You'll see it coming up here in a minute or two. But other than that, not too bad of a fight here. Also sucks that it kind of comes in right at the end there. But, you know, no big deal. And Karnak goes down pretty easy. So I did a little bit of editing this time around, cut out some of the movement just to make the video a little bit quicker. I also boosted up here, again, since I have these boosts in overflow. Use it or lose it. I was able to do the rest of my path here in one boost, so, you know, no harm, no foul. So next up is a 5-star Nebula. Nebula's a pretty easy champ to fight. Even if she procs a regen, it's easily countered by stunning her, or if you have Void, you can just wait for the petrifies. Nebula's a champ that I really do like. I think she's a bit underrated, but I don't particularly care playing as her, and I think it's the sound that her little electric sticks make. It's that metal on metal sound. It grates on me for some reason. I don't know. So she goes down pretty easy. So my alliance mate took the next node, so I went straight to the mini boss, which is a 6-star Sentinel. And I know when you're supposed to fight Sentinel, you're supposed to, avoid doing repeated actions to stop him from building up analysis, but I gotta tell you, it's too much to think about for me. When I fight Sentinel, I usually just go ahead and play normally, and if he gets the analysis to 100, then he does. If not, then he doesn't. In some cases, I think it's actually preferable to get him to 100 analysis, because then it mostly acts like a power reserve node, and you can just continually bait the specials and get your openings that way without trying to parry. But even with the 6-star and his beefed up health, he still goes down really easy. And when you'll see at the end here, I'll get my Fear of the Void up, and then I'll get 2 petrifies on top of that. So with the buffet node, he gets down to like 13 or 15% health, and then a single dexterity just completely knocks him out. It's really satisfying to watch. So I got the Fear of the Void up now, just waiting for those extra debuffs. One of the great things about Void, especially against Sentinel, is you're going to be dodging a lot of special attacks, especially when he gets his analysis complete. But Void does damage even when you're not actively attacking, which is great. Even when you're evading a special attack, you're still proccing that degen. So he goes down really without an issue. So next up we have a 6-star unduped King Groot, just on one of the diversity nodes. This node actually has recovery. Actually, no, it doesn't. The previous one does. This is just a beefed up node. Now, sometimes when I fight King Groot, I'll do the trick where you let him tag you with the end of his special 1 when he has a Fury buff up. So that gives you the permanent armor break, and then I can just continuously heal with willpower. But since I have Killmonger on my team this war, I didn't really think that healing was going to be a problem. So I was really just concentrating on not getting hit rather than getting hit. It's almost never a good idea to get hit. I also don't like to parry King Groot. One of his abilities is he'll shrug off debuffs. If he has Fury attacks, he'll consume a Fury attack to shrug off the debuff. So if you don't go in immediately, you're going to get parried and probably wrecked by him. So if I can't bait out a special attack, I'll usually just sit there and you'll see I'll bait out a heavy attack and then just go in after that. I'm not going to mess around with the parrying. He was being very cooperative this time, which is nice. And he's down. Next up on the Arc Overload recovery node is who I see here almost every war. And it's a Infinity War Iron Man. Again, just a 4-star this time, so not too much to worry about. I really like playing against Infinity War Iron Man. Not in the labs, though. Those labs, man. You get a 6-noded Infinity War Iron Man, and it's not a good time. So I think last war video I was questioning whether or not the armor up buffs on the node would activate his auto block. And in here you can see that I actually attacked into him once or twice when he had a combined total of 4 armor ups and the parry didn't trigger. So I'll remember that for sure for next time, that the node does not contribute to that. So that's good to know. You have to be very patient when you fight this guy because you can't punish either of his special attacks. So it's really just a matter of waiting out him to attack. Parries are unreliable because you can't parry the repulsor attacks. So it's really baiting the heavy intercept if you can. Otherwise, just let the degen do its work. My final fight of the war is the mini boss with recovery and strike back, and it's an unduped Sabretooth, which is an interesting choice for a recovery node because he won't have the regen since he's not duped. But I suppose that works in their favor against Void because then I won't be reversing that healing. So I do have to be concerned again about the strike back here. So I'm just going to be keeping my distance to bait out the special one. I've noticed with Sabretooth that he much prefers to throw his special attack when you are farther away because he'll do that big leap. And I only throw my special one when I have a safe amount of power to give or when I have the Petrify debuffs. So I've got the 2 Petrifies up now, so he won't be gaining any power when I hit him. And then toward the end of the fight, you'll see I'll have the Fear of the Void up and 2 Petrify debuffs up. And when I hit him with a special, he actually loses an entire bar of power, which is pretty cool. So Fear of the Void is up, launching those specials. So he'll gain no power from this special one now. And I got so right away I got some luck, got the 2 Petrifies up. Go back in. Sabretooth is such a great character. His animations are so much fun to watch, even when you're fighting against him. I love his special one. So right here you'll see he loses an entire bar of power there when I hit him with the special. And then just a matter of finishing him off. So, another good war for me. 0 deaths. Took that couple hits against Karnak, so maybe next time I'll go for a no-hit war. So we did end up winning this war, so to the guys and gals in AD, good war to you. Maybe we'll meet up with you again later this season. And to you, thanks for watching, and have a great night. Bye.